take a look at some highlights of race 1.
And this is how it started, with Brown and Bargwanna on the front rows. The 23 cars disappeared under these bright lights at Sydney, and everybody was hustling to get to the front end. McDougall there in the Challenge Motorsport Audi was a big mover. But on the outside here was Jordan Cox. Remember, that happened to Cox at the start of the race in the Schaeffler Peugeot when the Lincoln Co.'s been hung out to dry down here. But this big moment of the race for Tony D'Alberto.
Yeah, massive contact for D'Alberto into T1. Lucky to not collect the barriers on the outside of the racetrack. He got the car restarted, eventually got back into the race and had another opportunity. Zach Suter ran a little bit deep. Moments afterwards, the car ground to a halt at the side of the circuit. That would cause the first safety car intervention of the day. And while that happened, the rain started to fall.
Unbelievable. This will be replayed ad nauseum. The rain falling more so at turn 2 than other areas of the circuit, and they all went for a wild ride down through there. Safety car. Our pole sitter, Ben Bargwanna, would ultimately end up down in 18th in a race with so many stories.
This was the Cameron E. Valvoline Peugeot trying to pick his way up. He did make up some amazing positions to finish inside that top 10 at the end of this race. It went the full duration. Well, back in the pack here, we were watching Jordan Cox and Nesta Girolami arguing over 10th position. You go, why? Well, that's pole position for tomorrow. But Will Brown, welcome return to victory lane for both he, Audi and Melbourne Performance Centre here tonight.
Yep, fantastic performance for Will Brown. Rightfully, we were looking at the dramas further down, and a sign of a good driver having a good race is when you don't see him on the broadcast. Converted that front of the grid into a lead and just extend and extend and extend.